This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinis, to use this as an educational material.
The positive and negative impacts of online interaction on the self. The positive impact of internet includes the following. It provides effective communication using emailing and instant messaging services to any part of the world. It improves business interactions and transactions, saving on vital time. Banking and shopping online have made life less complicated. You can access the latest news from any part of the world without depending on the TV or newspaper. Education has received a huge boost as uncountable books and journals are available online from libraries across the world. This has made research easier. Students can now opt for online courses using the internet. Application for jobs has also become easier as most vacancies are advertised online, with online application becoming the norm. Professionals can now exchange information and materials online, thus enhancing research. Next is the negative impacts of the internet on society. Easy availability of illegal or inappropriate materials online that isn't age suited. Addiction to social networks can disrupt an individual's life, both personally and professionally. Some miscreants are used the internet to hack into people's accounts or spurious activities, including stealing data or banking information. Yet others have been known to misuse the internet for spreading hate and terrorism, two dangerously catastrophic scenarios. However, those indulging and misusing the internet are few and far in between. On a global scale, the internet has been the best thing to have to happen to human society in recent years.
What is online boundary? The most common boundary people are looking to create is to limit how much of our personal information other people can access. Why do we need to set boundaries in our online self? The most important reason to set boundaries online according to psychologists is safety and protection. Personally, you don't want to give out private information to the world, and professionally, you don't want to compromise your credibility and reputation. 6 ways to protect your personal information online. Create a strong password. Don't overshare on social media. Use free Wi-Fi with caution. Watch out for links and attachment. Check to see if the site is secure. Consider additional protection. How important is online privacy? If we easily disseminate over the internet all of our information, we are opening ourselves to the risk of people taking our identity. Internet hackers and clever thieves can use the information that we all too easily post the internet to access files which only we should able to access. How do we set boundaries in chat? Managing boundaries with a chatty colleague can be tricky, but using a considerate tone is usually helpful without interrupting them. You can say, I want to respect your time and I have few more questions to go over, we ran out of time. Can we table that conversation for later? This should be your top boundaries in social media. Similarly, just as we have to set boundaries with our real-world friends, we have to set healthy boundaries with our online connection. Set a tune on your profile. Be selective. Treat your social media profiles like your home. No is a full sentence. Be of service.
The impact of online interaction on the self. We have been embarking the golden age of technology wherein a lot of gadgets are being produced. In this time, even in the old days, newfound applications are now can be used with an internet, and it regards to what applications you are going to using. Online interaction has a great impact to us humans, whereby people on far away can see their loved ones through social applications, and it is called online interaction. By being highly associated with the internet, we can use a lot of application to have an online interaction with our friends, relatives, and loved ones. It has a huge impact where humans should not possess because it will have a tendency to have a crime.
Technology has advanced dramatically over the last few decades all over the world. The world of technology has continued to evolve, and technology has become an essential part of most people's lives. In most first world countries, technology has become indispensable, which means that life without it would be nearly as impossible for some people. Technology is used for a variety of purposes, including work, education, and entertainment. One major area in which technology has had a significant impact is its ability to connect others. It appears that online communication has become essential in the maintenance of relationships. Websites and mobile applications that allow people to meet new people while also communicating with people they already know have been developed to promote online communication. Websites and mobile applications that encourage people to meet new people can help people search for potential romantic partners. These sites are commonly referred to as online dating sites. While online dating sites is one way to connect with others, online communication can be also a powerful tool in connecting friends.
So, good day everyone. I'm Atibula Reception. I'm here to discuss the pros and cons of the impact of online interaction on the self. So, we have three pros. Firstly, we have boost connectivity. The internet is a global networking platform and the guiding light of today's technology. Due to its massive growth, gadgets like laptops, tablets, and smartphones have become commonplace. The mobile internet patterns showed people spend more time on their devices spending instant messaging, visiting social media sites, web browsing, and listening to music. One can easily connect with family, friends, and acquaintances, living thousands of miles away through instant messaging services and video calls. Number two, we have promote education. The internet has made education more fun and convenient. Students can now access many study materials and video tutorials without stress. With platforms like Google, you can ask questions and receive instant feedback. Lastly, we have number three, enhanced communication. Most people use the platform for information, access, and career and commerce. People worldwide use social media apps such as Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp to communicate with family and friends. The apps are very engaging and easy to use. It only takes a few minutes to write and share a meaningful text. On top of these benefits, both small and large businesses can publish their information. While we're done on the pros, let's move on to the cons. Firstly, we have social life problems. Study shows that internet has had a net positive impact on education but has been pessimistic regarding morality and politics. Also, people who spend excessive time on social media platforms tend to be lonely and socially isolated. Excessive internet engagement can also impact on the self-esteem. Number two, we have cybercrimes. Crimes that take place over and around the internet are described as cybercrimes. These crimes are often manifested through identity theft, phishing, fraud, and hacking. These revelations have made the dark web a popular platform for creating stolen data and materials. Other vices perpetrated online, including cyberbullying, internet predation, and child pornography, and but most especially spreading hate. All these factors can lead to the loss of money and valuable information that can damage to the hardware infrastructure. Lastly, we have development effects. Excessive internet use can negatively impact the child's average growth and development, and this is mainly attributed to easy access to illegal or age-inappropriate materials. Children addicted to mobile-supported games like video games may be pushed to lead sedentary lifestyle and forego healthy exercises and other outdoor activities. So, in conclusion, we have three pros. Number one, the boost connectivity. Number two, promote education. Number three, enhance communication. On the other hand, we have three cons. Social number one is social life problems, number two is cybercrimes, and number three is development effects. So that would be it for the pros and cons on the impact of online interaction itself. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Cadet Carlton Zimbanaloga. I'm here to discuss about the impacts of online interaction on the self. Online interaction is a mutual or reciprocal action or influence over the internet using digital things or technologies. The best example is that online class, FaceTime calls, video calls, and etc. There are so many impacts of online interaction on the self. For example, in school, we can see how different face-to-face classes and online class. Online relationships. Some people can use online interaction to help themselves to open up, which brings positive impact, and the negative impact of online interaction is that you are not sure whether that person you're talking online is true over or his self.
Varying online behaviors of young people leads toward frequent self-expression by verbal or written form. Varying online behaviors of young people leads toward frequent self-expression by verbal or written form. Videos, photos, and memes, borrowed humor, commonly shared statements. The word trending serves to the pressure youth to common or deviant attention. Hackers are individuals whose task is diligent position essentially is to draw and such online eyes and focus from other to the self or to one ideas. Hours of sleeps reduce in exchange for time spent online, checking emails or message multiple times a day, lying about amount of time spent online, developing anger when access to the internet is not allowed, altered time prescription while online, spending time online at place studying and or practicing sports or socializing activities, developing new relationship with the people meet online and neglecting to the old friends, spending times online instead of being with the family and friends, and developing distress and irritation of online times is interrupted.
Boundaries of the self online. The values and rules or norms are all around yet each individually essential handpicks those standards or rules that appeal to them or are useful to them. Bright and Light 2006. Number 1. The private versus the public. When one crosses the line between the real and virtual and no distinction separates the two, assuredly serious problems could ensue and wreak havoc on the online user's cognition and behavior. Thus there is necessity for guidance and monitoring even among late adolescents and nearly your adult online activities by authority figures. Stories of cyberbullying, cyber-talking, and harassment are only a few of those problems experienced by young people. The number 2, the online personal or individual identity versus social identity.
Varying online behaviors of young people lean towards frequent self-expression by verbal and written form, videos, photos, and memes, borrowed humor, and commonly shared sentiments. The word trendy serves to pressure youth to conform a divide. Attention hackers are individuals whose task and delegate position essentially is to draw and suction online eyes and focus from others to the self or to one ideas. So boundaries, examples of boundaries for self are physical contact, not feeling comfortable hugging a person you've just met. Verbal interaction, not wanting a friend or family member to speak down to you. Our own personal space, choosing to not have others in your home when you aren't there. So, online boundary. The most common boundary people are looking to create is a limit to how much of our personal information other people can access. Unsurprisingly, the best way to create this source of barriers would be through increasing our privacy settings. Boundaries of the online self. Why do we need to set boundaries in our online self? The most important reason to set boundaries online, according to psychologist and coach Dana Gionta, is for your safety and protection. Personally, you don't want to give out private information to the world, and professionally, you don't want to compromise your credibility and reputation